Listen, I figured out why the first redeem didn't work for our beautiful first in chat, Tomoko. I'm going to redeem it for you. Do not fret. Do not fret, I'm going to redeem it for you. Tomoko _VT. Look at the weird way I have to type because my keyboard's too far away from me. I just realized you guys can see my hands. What? It showed up in the chat, but not in the thing? What the hell? One more time. Let me try and redeem a yippee, please. Yippee! There we go. Okay, we're back. Never mind. We are so back. Yippee! Yippee! Hi, everybody. Long time no see. It's been a whole, what? How many days are there between Thursday and Monday, Kimber? Oh, man. You don't know? You don't know your math? What do you mean? Four whole days. I like the way I'm holding up 4. Can't hear Kimber. Oh, no.
They didn't hear my winner, Ganya.
Okay, there you are. That's so sad. That's so sad. Let's start all over again. Watch this. Let's start all over again. Watch this. Oh my god! Wow! The start of stream
Hi,
and
guys.
nothing went wrong. Hi, guys.
There's 4 days between Thursday and Monday.
There are 4 days between Thursday and Monday, and the stream just started. And can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you guys believe it?
Winner!
Winner! Gagnon!
Winner! Gagnon!
Hi, everybody. There are 4 days between Thursday and Monday. It's very important that you know that. Because apparently I don't.
If you include the days.
But hi. I was supposed to start doing commission stuff, but then I remembered I have to paint nails. So I was like, we're gonna paint nails and then do commission stuff. And also Kimber is here.
Hello.
I have kidnapped her. She is here. She is not here willingly, but she is here.
I was taken.
You were
from
taken.
my resting box, and now I'm put on a shelf to jingle and jangle for entertainment.
You're like a Labubu to me.
I don't.
I like hold you like this, and I like clip you to my purse, and I carry you around.
I'm okay with that. I don't want to be a Labubu though.
Why?
Not a Labubu. They freak me out.
I'm gonna zoom in on this picture of Chapel. Okay, she just has like little picnic blankety gingamy pattern going on. I have to paint nails because I'm wearing fake nails for Chapel because I want to. If you're not wearing, what's that one Alaska quote where it's like, if you're not wearing nails, you're not doing drag. That's how I feel. I need to be wearing my nails so that I'm doing drag. What are you working on, Kimber? Have you figured it out yet?
Well, I was gonna draw, but I was gonna get my nails done. However, I had to make a little trip to the urgent care because Kimber got sick. So that kind of took a good chunk of money. But I do have nail polish that I could just paint over my nails. Might do that.
There you go.
Chance.
I am not a nail artist. I need to start by specifying such things. I'm not a nail artist. I've never claimed to be one. I was born.
Are you using the paint?
The leather paint? Yes, I am.
That's so funny.
Listen, it's the perfect color match. It's the perfect color match. I don't have pink nail polish. So I was like, well, did I just mess up the painting on that? Yeah, I kind of did. Oops. Oh well. Now I know for the next nail.
Oh, this song is so good. I'm trying not to sing along.
Hello?
The fish in a bird cage, but not the song with that title. It's Rule
Oh.
34.
Oh, Rule 34. But not in the way you think.
Yeah,
If you guys have
but
never
not in the
heard
way you think.
Fish in a Bird Cage's Rule 34, add it to your playlists and listen to it. It
It's
is
so oh god.
it is not about the internet Rule 34 unless you want it to be.
Stormy. Stormy. I'm
Strome.
dyslexic.
Storme.
Stormy.
So Kimber, what are you doing this week, buddy? Where are you going this week?
Oh my gosh, it's kind of crazy. So I'm actually going to Canada. I know. We did not know this
What?
was happening. I
No.
know. It's crazy.
They wouldn't let you do that.
Um, I'm meeting up with some people. Y'all probably wouldn't know them. They're from Canada.
They're
One
from
of them
Canada.
isn't, but you know. Actually, technically two of them aren't. One of them is from Canada, but two of them live
You're
in
going to
Canada, so
Canada to
like
meet
it's
up with
basically the
one
same thing.
Canadian and then a bunch of Americans.
Yeah. You know how it is. And then we might be going to a con or something. I don't know.
Or something.
I don't know the details. Who
You don't
knows?
know the details, you're just getting on the plane. That's what you're going to tell the guy at the border.
Yeah. There's gonna be like, so what's the reason for your visit? And I'll be like, brother, I don't know.
Brother vibes.
I just felt like it. I don't know.
These nails are not looking phenomenal, but you know what? We're going to trust the process.
I like them. Are you only what's the process? Are you only doing the pink checkers and then that's it?
It has pink checkers, and then where the checkers like overlap, it's red. So I'm gonna paint the pink, and then probably paint another layer of pink because it's a little streaky right now. And then
Hmm.
add the red on.
Oh.
But I wanted to get at least one coat done on the stream per stream. It's been a while since I worked on Chapel. I originally was gonna stream the process of doing the wig, but then I was so nervous about the wig. I was like, I can't do this on stream. I'm not gonna be able to work on this wig and put on like an engaging conversation at the same time.
Yeah.
Like
That's
beautiful,
fair.
engaging, intellectual conversations we have on stream, also known as the times where I get really mad about AI, or the times where I forget what I'm saying and then I just stare blankly at the screen.
Me.
No, I'm me. You're you. Get
I
away
have
from my
terrible
gig.
news for you.
Get away from my gig. Get back.
I have terrible news for you.
What?
I am now Peyton cos Peyton.
My brand. My gig.
My brand.
My brand.
Do you remember we were saying that? I think we said that last time I was there, and we didn't know where it was from.
It was. We knew it was from a commercial.
It's from a Raisin Bran commercial.
My brand.
Because I remember.
Look with your special eyes.
I don't remember where it came from, and then I saw the commercial, and I was like, oh my gosh.
If I had a nickel for every time Peyton's friend stole Peyton's identity, I'd have like 4 nickels. You're one of the nickels, are you not?
Yeah.
Are you not also an identity theft? Myself included,
Nickel
every time I've
found in
helped
the
you
coin
booth and you've
purse.
walked away and people thought I was you. Exactly. See? Listen,
That's
it
really
did
funny.
not help when you were helping me booth at Anime Toronto and you were wearing my costumes. That probably did not help the situation. When you were wearing my jester costume that is on my banner.
Oh my gosh, Peyton cos Peyton, huge fan. Hey, I got the disco.
No, this is Chaperone.
All right, man.
Wait, why is this the best
I
looking
love.
nail yet? Wait, am I crazy? Am I cracked now? Wait, am I?
You just had to warm up.
I just had to warm up. Exactly. Listen, my friends are allowed to steal my identity. That one person in 2020 on YouTube who stole my identity is not allowed. Extra didn't help when I'd be in face paint and people would look at your gesture and be like, ah, yes, this is Peyton. But to be fair, face paint causes face blindness. Exactly. Anybody who's blue is me. Can I just... I can. Whoa.
Were they already white, or did you prime them?
I painted them white. They came clear. So they have white nail
You
polish
paint
on
them with...
them, but then I don't have like pink nail polish that's like
Ah.
in this shade.
Yeah. And honestly, it'd probably be a lot harder to use the nail polish because it's so much like more liquidy.
Yeah,
I think that would be difficult.
and I need to have like beefed that one up. I need to have like a certain brush size on the nail polish too, because you can't just use like a regular paintbrush and
Yeah.
nail polish, because it'll ruin the regular paintbrush.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm not even
I
doing
don't know why
anything. I'm
that
just
one was
watching you.
You're just locked in.
Yeah, I'm just locked in.
What are you most excited for at YetiCon, Kimber?
Um, honestly, I just really like going to cons in cosplay because I really like having the like interactions with people of them being like, "Oh my gosh." And then if you like find someone cosplaying from like the same thing that you're cosplaying from, then it's like that little like momentary camaraderie that you find. And that's like one of my favorite parts. I think that's what I'm always excited about for cons. Um I think I'm also excited. I mean, I'm excited to go with my friends in general. Um I've mentioned in the past that
Yes.
I've only cosplayed with friends, like the same cosplay once, and that was in high school. I was like a sophomore or junior in high school.
Oh,
And
so you were like
then ever
5 years
since then,
old.
I've only yeah, I was literally a baby. I was just born. Um Straight from the hospital. And I've only been to cons with friends in general, like a handful, like 2, maybe 3 times. So I'm really excited to go with just like friends and then also have like a little group cosplay. Um
Of friends who smile.
and a friends who smile. It's
Oh
gonna
my
be
god, wait. I can
awesome.
wait, I haven't posted it yet, but I can show the people at home my YetiCon lineup. That is not going up on social media
Yes!
until like I think tomorrow. But I think I have the image on my computer. Let me grab it. Do I not? Did I delete it? I so did. 1 second.
You fool.
There it is. It's so large. Let me scale it down. Da 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 da. My YetiCon
So
lineup.
funny.
The scariest trio of characters humanly imaginable by man or Muppet. Like this is terrifying to me, admittedly, guys. This is such a scary lineup to me because why are there 3? I lost my train
Why
of thought
are
in the middle
there
of that. Why are there
3?
3? Why are there 3 equally scary costumes on here? All of these are scary. Like, what do you mean Charlie Smiling Friends, Chapel Run, and Mac Teen Beach Movie are part of the same convention lineup? Like, that makes me sound insane.
This is awesome.
But it's
This is
awesome.
beautiful.
Last time I went to YetiCon, I made the mistake of like bringing too many like big costumes, I'd say, that like take a lot of effort, not realizing that YetiCon's kind of a convention where you
Yeah.
want to like chill. I need like a piece of toilet paper. I'm gonna actually go grab one of those.
Be so
BRB.
brave.
I'm gonna be so brave. But yeah, last time I went to YetiCon, I had Molly Mock, which
Okay.
was. What are you laughing at?
Keep going.
No, what are you laughing
Don't
at?
worry about it. I was spreading my propaganda. Don't worry about it.
What the hell? What were you talking about? Somebody in chat, expose Kimber for me.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What?
Somebody in
Your
chat,
Molly
expose
Mock?
Kimber, expose Kimber, expose Kimber. Get her in trouble. Kimber did not say a word. What?
Thank you, Sam.
What the hell? Why am I enemy number one?
Oh man. What were you talking about with Molly Mock?
Last time I went to YetiCon, I wore Persephone from Hades Town. And then the immediate next day, Molly Mock from Critical Role. And Molly Mock had body paint, arm socks, multiple layers, horns, contacts. And I remember being utterly exhausted by him that by the time day 3 came around, I just put the Molly Mock costume on with my human skin tone. Because I was gonna wear it 2 days in a row, and then my brain was like, no, you cannot do this, actually.
That's so real. I feel that way about Amethyst.
Oh my god, yeah. It's not easy being purple, you know?
It's not. And last time I wore Amethyst was during Anime Matsuri. And Anime Matsuri is like one of the big cons in the Houston area. Like massive. Like you have people fly in from all over the world. It's that and like Comic Palooza. And Comic Palooza we've had like what's the kid's name that's definitely like my age of Spider-Man.
Tom Holland?
Yeah, Tom Holland came in one year, a couple of years ago for Comic Palooza. Like they get like big names. Anyway, I wore Amethyst for Anime Matsuri during the summer in Houston. It was like 95 degrees. I was in the parking garage. I'm pretty sure I sweated off half my makeup walking from the parking garage to the convention center. It was horrible.
Body paint in Texas, you could not. You couldn't pay me to do body paint in Texas.
No. You'd have to do it during the colder times, which is like the 2 weeks in what we consider a winter.
Just leave the state. Just go north.
No, if I had to throw away a lot of my cosplay stuff because it was like not well maintained. It was kind of like hastily made. But if I had a ready to make Amethyst, considering that it's only like in the 70s, I would consider bringing her. But I don't have anything for her, I don't think, anymore.
Okay, yeah, that is.
I'd also bring Senshi if I had the space
the luggage
for it,
room.
but I just don't. Yeah.
I hate how I painted one of these. I think I'm going to paint over it in white and then try again, because I can't wipe it off. I hate the first pinky I did. Which, to be fair, that was the first one I did. That makes sense that I hate it, but it's really funny. And now it's going to smell like nail polish in here, and I'm going to complain about it.
Nice. You know what? That's okay. Sometimes you just gotta huff nail polish. What's your favorite thing that you're most excited for?
Like a YetiCon? Or just in life?
YetiCon and then life.
Like just in YetiCon or just like my life?
In general.
I haven't been back to YetiCon in like 3 years, and the first time I went, it was like a crazy fun weekend, but I felt like I didn't get to experience a lot of like what made YetiCon like special. Like I experienced the vibes, but I think I only went to like one panel, and that was it. And then I think there was like some sort of like walk on cosplay contest or like a cosplay runway. I don't even remember what it was. And I remember doing that. And I remember my Molly Mac horns breaking 5 minutes before I was set to go on stage, which I thought was really, really funny. Um, but I'm just excited to like experience more of what makes YetiCon like special this year, I guess. More of like what makes it so different than a lot of other conventions because it is literally at a ski resort in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
And like you can enjoy the convention by just like walking around and experiencing the vibes, which is what I did the first year. But this year, like I want to like do stuff.
Yeah.
I want to like do stuff. I want to live, laugh, love, you know?
Experience.
And I'm also excited to finally wear chapel.
Chapel.
I keep fondly in my brain calling her Chapipi for some reason.
Oh, Chapipi.
I'll be like, yeah, I'm working on Chapipi, don't worry about it. Like that's
Chapipi.
like oh okay, Chapipi.
The girl who's hard to get, Chapipi.
What?
What is that from? Music Man?
Oh.
Yay! Thank you, Say.
Of course, thinking the same thing, Music Man. My little Broadway babes.
Okay, but now what are you excited for about life?
Now what I'm excited for about life, I get to see my friends and I get to go on vacation. I never get to go on vacation.
Yay!
I call it vacation. In reality, I am going to be doing some work while I'm on vacation, but I'm telling people that it's a vacation because I want to set expectations that I will be unreachable at times.
Yeah. No,
Some
I get that.
some people have gotten too comfortable with the fact that I'm very easily reachable.
I'm also calling a vacation when I'm literally only not working like 4 of the 10 days that I'm there.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
Listen, you get to sit in my workshop and work like you're me.
True. True.
And you don't get to get put on patch duty this time.
I still do patches. I mean, the thing is, without being too specific about my job, I'm still in that like training phase where like things are a little bit slow. So the odds of me sitting there for a little bit probably a little high. So I could work my part-time as a patch enveloper.
Yeah, but I'm not making 600 patches anymore. Last time that Kimber and
True.
Tomoko VT Sammy were here, was when I was in the middle of my I almost called it hell time, and then I figured that was mean, and then I'm like, no, maybe it was a little bit of a hell time. When I was making my Anya and my mouthwashing patches, and I had to fulfill hundreds of orders of them, and I could only make so many patches a day. I recruited Sammy and Kimber, and by recruited I mean they voluntarily offered to help me.
Yeah.
Make things a little bit easier on me. And literally the three of us would like sit in my basement with music on and just pack orders for like hours at a time. And then when we were done, I'd be like, okay, let's go do something fun. I feel crazy.
The throes of mouthwashing patches.
The throes of mouthwashing patches. I will always love the mouthwashing patches for the opportunities that they gave me and the financial stability that they brought me in a time where I desperately needed it. However, I will never make that many patches again.
that was a time and a half.
From the months of November to all of November, all of December, all of January, and the first week of February, essentially the only work I did for my job was just make patches. And I would spend all day making patches every single day, and I was not allowed to take a day off. Because if I did, I wouldn't get orders out fast enough. And then also Canada Post was on strike.
Yeah.
As we listened to Wicked, exactly. That was right when the Wicked soundtrack came out, so we were listening to Wicked. And we were
Man,
feeling
what a time.
Wicked. Man, what a time. Who wants to get nostalgic for 6 months ago?
Feels like both yesterday and like a lifetime ago.
I know. I'm like, what do you mean it was 6 months ago the last time you guys were here? You guys were just here.
I just left.
And now you're coming back and you're never leaving.
Okay.
Pack your bags.
I mean, I gotta move out of my apartment at the end of next month anyway.
Immigration. La la la.
La la la.
I say like I don't know that immigration is notoriously really hard and difficult to do.
Yeah. 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 I unfortunately should if I do wish to go anywhere, I need to save up the money for that cuz woo.
Woo! Things are expensive and scary.
Expensive and so scary.
Everything is expensive and scary. After YetiCon, I get to start saving up to go to Florida. Yippee!
Oh gosh, after YetiCon I also have to save up to go to Florida.
Are separate but similar trips to Florida.
Are separate but similar and possibly overlapping trips to Florida.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Oh wow, that's already dry. I could put another coat on. Yay! Fix this ugly one.
Real.
Get
After
outta
YetiCon,
here.
I have to save up to exist. That's quite literally
Exactly.
me. After YetiCon, I have to get ready to move like to a different apartment that I don't have yet. So that's exciting.
That's the awesome thing about moving when you rent is like you know that you have to move, but you can't like secure a deal to rent an apartment until like a couple weeks before you move. So it ends up being this like really awesome, nerve-wracking, terrible time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was me before we moved into this place when like 4 weeks before we were set to move, when we had to be out of our old apartment, we still didn't have a place. And I was like, cool, this sucks.
Yeah,
I
I
just
have
realized I've been
my
scooting these further
arm
and further over. Your arm?
until they're eventually out of the frame. My eye, I've had my eye on an apartment complex. However, since it is so soon, I can't like secure anything. So I keep like periodically checking availability and I keep watching the availability of this specific type of apartment unit that I want go from none available to one available to none to two. And it's like the most like anxiety inducing thing.
God. We have to save you. Being an adult is suffering.
Being an adult is painful. It hurts me.
Being an adult is painful and it hurts. Oh my god, who
Dirty
just did
brown
that?
water.
Who just redeemed dirty brown water? Me? Me, I did.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hi everybody, welcome to Dirty Brown Water Time. That is one hydration check, which means that you wait, I actually have a camera I can point at. You at home. You are legally required to take a sip of your beverage. And then you legally have to tell me what you're sipping. I today am sipping on a Canadian delicacy, which is the juice 5 Alive. It's becoming increasingly harder to find, and it's making me very upset. So I'm going to savor this.
I'm drinking tea. I don't know what kind because I don't remember what it's called. It's lemon and it starts with an E. It's some plant. And it has
Eucalyptus?
no. It's like X something.
Oh.
Hold on. My mama told me to look for it because I've been sick.
Your mama looking out for you.
Wow, wow, wow. Mommy love me. Oh wait. Uh. Oh god. It was so long ago.
Peace tea and OMG, I haven't had 511 so long. Literally the best juice ever made. Right? I get sad when I learn other countries can't enjoy it like we can. Using the thinnest little eh, 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 eh. Trying to make things a little bit less terrible looking.
Eh, eh, oh gosh, I don't know how to say this. It's Echinecea.
Echidna.
It's not echidna.
Echidna.
Oh my gosh, Knuckles! I'm a huge fan.
Knuckles, since when have you been making tea, man?
I don't know. I'm not gonna try, but it's that. It's lemon, that, honey, and I was looking on the back of my like tea tag to see if it said it. It does not. However, it does have a quote: "One touch of nature makes the whole world kin," from William Shakespeare.
Thank you, William. I didn't realize that such inspirational words would one day be used to sell tea.
I
William
need to look
takes
up how to say this word.
William shakes tea.
William, why is he shaking tea?
Thirsty.
True. Pronunciation.
Oh, now you're looking it up. Now she's researching.
Echinacea.
Whoa. The inner echinaceas of my mind are an enigma.
Yeah, I would have butchered the hell out of that.
You're so funny. I liked saying echidna. Oh wow,
Oh my
wait.
gosh, Knuckles.
Guys, why is it so much easier to paint this when I'm actually like holding the nails in my hand like this? Why wasn't I doing this the whole time?
Oh, Peyton.
Oh,
You
Peyton.
silly.
Oh, Peyton, sometimes you're a little stupid.
All right, man.
Sometimes I learned the best way to craft something 3/4 of the way through crafting it.
That's true. Sometimes you gotta like trial and error without even knowing that's what you're really doing.
Exactly. Sometimes I don't think I need a trial and error, and then turns out I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
100%.
I'm gonna go wash my brush off. Kimber, don't spread propaganda while I'm gone, okay?
Okay.
Okay, she says, and I know full well I'm about to take these headphones off and she's just gonna start speaking.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
I'm waiting. Okay, headphones are down. Okay, so so Alien Stage, right, guys? Okay, so I really want to find merch of this because when I went to my last con, there was only one booth that had one type of merch from it, and it was like these little like photo cards of the Alien Stage characters, and I didn't really want them, but I really want Alien Stage like I really want something with Till and Yvonne. I would love something with Hyuna on it also. But I don't know. I feel like it's like fallen out of like popularity right now. Anyway, hi.
What's
I saw you
fallen
pick
out of
up those
popularity?
headphones. Don't worry about it.
I'm so scared about whatever you're talking about. I'm gonna have to look back at the VOD to find out because nobody wants to expose you in chat.
Because the chat's full of besties.
Chat is full of besties. I think I'm gonna let these dry and swap over to patterning. That's what it was. That's the word.
Oh sure. No blast. Why does sweater weather come on? I haven't heard this since like high school.
That's even scarier.
When this come out? 9 years ago. The face I just made.
Scary. Okay, we're so back. Let me move my nails out of the way. My nails out of the way, my
What
keyboard back into the way.
are we patterning?
What are we working on? We are finishing up, at least the goal is today, to finish up 2 commissions. So we have,
Oh.
I'll change the current project image. I'll change the current project image as I say this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? There it is. We have Barbie Odette. And then we also have Volo Pokemon. But both of these patterns need digitizing, and then they need to be made into pattern books. And their instructions are already written. I just need to do all the formatting.
Oh.
And then these come pre-labeled, but they're kind of ugly. So I'll have to relabel them. So that's what I'm doing. What are you doing, Kimber? Are you painting your nails?
I'm doing what I have been doing for the past 40 minutes.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, you had made the comment being like, I think I'm going to paint my nails, and then you didn't.
Yeah, the problem. Okay. All right.
You got so locked
Here's my
in, you just
problem.
love to watch me.
It's true. It's true. And also, the problem is that I will paint like a coat on my nails, and then I have to sit here and wait
Oh,
for
it's the
them to
worst.
dry. It's so annoying and so boring. And if I want to like draw, I can't
You
because I
can't do
gotta be
that.
like super careful. I can't do that. So
I need to open up the instructions for this to remember what I named things. What did I name things?
blouse. No. No. Chemise. There you go.
No.
I remember some things from my costuming class that nobody wanted to take.
There we go. Go on. Ink.
The costuming
we
class
go.
I took that I definitely failed the final of, but that's okay. I got the credit.
No, I don't have room for that. Listen. As long as you get the credit, sometimes that's what matters.
No, literally, I like my like freshman year of college, I took a costume, like a costuming. It wasn't really a class. We had this thing called practicum. It was 3 hours long, 3 times a week. And in practicum, you were either part of promo, costume, set, or there was something else. I don't remember. And my first year, I did costuming. So during practicum, I would help make the costumes. And that I was great at. I'm pretty good at sewing. I'm no like super top notch seamstress or anything, but like I know my way around a sewing
You can
machine.
get the job done.
However, I got the job done. I made the costumes that needed to be made. However, my first year, maybe, might have been my second year. One of my early years at university, when I left community college, we had to take this class called costume history. And oh, it was one of those classes that every upperclassman tells you, oh, I hated that class. Oh, I failed that class. Oh, good luck in that class. It was one of those. And they were so right. It was so hard. I never want to look at a chemise or a peplum or anything ever again.
I look at chemises and peplums all the time.
I cannot. Could not be me.
What is going on with the seam allowance here? Hi?
Like, if you give me, like, hey, Kimber, I need you to make, like, a flat. I need you to make a platform. I need you to, like, paint the entire stage with sparkles and glitter and
Whoa.
super, super cool. I'll be like, yes. If you're like, Kimber, can you define what a chemise is? I will
Start sobbing.
fall and pretend that I broke my ankle. Sorry, I gotta go to the hospital.
Oops. I need to look at screenshots. How many of these feathers are needed? I swear to God, I took screenshots. I'm not crazy. Thank you. Where are my screenshots?
Mozzarella. Turkey.
That's not the right screenshot. I need to open up Clo for a second.
Spinach. Mayonnaise.
We're also going to the theme park when we're on vacation. I forgot about that. If it doesn't rain horribly that day, because right now it's forecasted. It's forecasted to rain, but not a lot. And I'm like, well, if it doesn't rain a lot, we can go. But if it rains a lot, no.
Yeah. That's true.
That's true, innit? Sorry.
That's true.
That's true, love. That's true. Thank you, love. Thank you for your feedback, love.
That's true.
There's only 6 of these larger feathers? No way. There's 12. Okay, I'm not crazy. Large skirt feather. Cut 12. I love going to the theme park knowing full well I'm scared of the big roller coasters.
You should go on every big roller coaster. I think it's good for you.
That sounds horrifying.
No, listen. No, listen. Consider it would be good for you. Don't ask me the benefits. I think it'd be good. It'd be good for you.
No, I don't. I don't think I agree with you that going on the big scary roller coasters would somehow improve my life. I think it'd actually make my life worse.
I went on a roller coaster when we went. I went to Halloween Horror Nights last year.
Did you go on Red Rocket?
No.
I'm scared. What'd you go on?
I don't remember which one.
It was in Universal proper. I don't think they have that many roller coasters.
Maybe it was actually might have been Busch Gardens. I don't remember.
Busch Gardens has a lot more roller coasters in their theme park, like their primary theme park, than Universal Orlando.
It might have been Busch Gardens because we went to Halloween Horror Nights one weekend, and then we went to the Busch Gardens Halloween event the next weekend, which was actually a lot of I was very impressed. It was a lot of fun. It was less I don't want to call Halloween Horror Nights sterile. Sterile's not the right word. It's very structured. But the Busch Gardens one was they got so much closer in your face sometimes. It was a lot more interactive because it was less structured. Anyway, I went to one of the roller coasters. It was probably at Busch Gardens. And during mid roller coaster,
oh yeah, they have the mummy.
I felt myself wanting to close my eyes and pass out. So during the whole roller coaster, I kept my eyes so wide open because I did not want to pass out. It was the craziest experience I've ever had.
I have confirmed. Awesome. I have confirmed. I was wrong. Universal Studios proper has 3 roller coasters. I think you went to Busch Gardens.
Yes.
But Universal Studios has 3 roller coasters. I was like, they have 1. No, they have the Revenge of the Mummy. And then they have the Trolls Troller Coaster.
The Trolls Troller Coaster.
As we all know, the Trolls Troller Coaster. Can they show a picture of the ride vehicle? No, they really aren't gonna.
After watching Final Destination in my early teens, I now have a crippling fear of roller coasters. That is so real. That is so true. I understand your heart.
It won't show me this image in large. I need to get a good look at this. Look at this. Look at the train car for the roller coaster. Is this not kind of horrifying?
No, that's a friend.
I
Don't
find
worry.
him a little bit scary. I think he needs pupils. Not having
No,
pupils, I
no,
think, makes him
that's
scarier. That's a friend? I
no,
don't
he's
believe you.
friend-shaped. Yeah.
No. No, that's my enemy.
That's no, that's me. When you're
Whoa.
being mean to me, that's who you're being mean to.
No, I don't think that's correct. No.
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate
Press
you.
wants to know.
The people need to know.
People,
Why do you hate me?
they want to know. They're very curious. Peyton cause Peyton. Why do you hate Kimber?
That's not true. I don't hate you. If I hated you, I wouldn't invite you to my house. Not many people get to come to my house, so.
That's true. I guess you're off the hook this time.
This time, I have never seen a Final Destination movie. Sorry, I just saw the Final Destination message in chat again. I've never seen a Final Destination movie with the new one coming out and everybody talking about being afraid to dance now. I'm like, these movies scare me. Nothing good ever happens in the Final Destination movies, huh?
No, I'm a little bit scared of behind the giant trailers with like anything attached to the back of them. A little bit of elevators. And specifically, I think about the one scene with the box with all the I don't know, I remember if they were hangers or like hooks or whatever, but y'all know the one. I think about that often, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I love you being like, y'all know the one. Not me. Stay safe, though.
Stay safe, though. No, I literally change lanes if there's like a big truck in front of me because listen.
I know about the big truck one.
Alexis, listen. I need y'all. I
Listening.
one time was driving from my parents back to my apartment. To do that, I have to go through downtown. So I was going through downtown, and I shit you not, there was a truck going on the highway, like a lane or two beside me, that had bricks in the back of its car, and I watched one by one as these bricks went flying outside of the back of this car and into the road. So I got my happy ass into the furthest lane I possibly could and sped up to get in front of him.
Yeah.
Because that was crazy. That was crazy.
And people wonder why I don't drive. And then I hear things like this, and I'm like, no, I'm justified. Specifically, the highway scares me.
The highway's scary. I hate driving. I hate driving so much. It's one of my biggest fears, is cars.
Like, that sounds terrible.
I live in a place where you kind of have to drive.
I also live in a place where you kind of have to drive, and that's why I got a partner who's really good at that.
That's why I like when I go home, because I can finally be the passenger princess. Because I'm my own passenger princess. I can't passenger princess when it's just me.
You can't passenger princess when you have to pay attention to the road.
Exactly. So whenever I go home, I make everybody else that's not me drive.
You know what? I think you deserve that.
Thank you.
Thank you. You get to be the passenger princess on our 5-hour road trip to YetiCon.
That's also true. Sorry, Pete.
Sorry, Peter. Listen, the four of us who are going to YetiCon, we have made a playlist.
Yeah.
Of songs to listen to on our road trip, and I think I'm excited for it. I also think it's going to drive us up the wall utterly insane.
It's gonna be awesome.
I think we're going to go a little bit crazy in that car, but we're gonna do it together.
when some of those songs come up, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna become emotional.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
become
see a different side
abnormal.
of me.
I'm gonna see a side you have never seen before.
Exactly.
I have
And
to
then at the end,
trust.
I'll be like, "Sorry, you had to see that."
I have to trust in our friendship because if not, I'm going to see a side of you that I may not like. I may not
Imagine
trust.
a song comes on, I just become like cuckoo bananas,
A song comes on, you
like
become so unreasonable that it changes the trajectory of our friendship forever, and like we break up. I'm like, it's over.
Could you imagine?
I
That'd
can.
be
I am
wild.
right now.
All right. All right. All right. All right. I don't think I've given you any fodder to imagine, but like
Fodder. Whoa.
that's
What am
fine.
I, a horse?
Like you've never heard someone use fodder as like
I have.
like
I have. I'm just messing with you, man.
oh, so you do hate me. So you lied to the people. You lied to the
What?
press. All
I did
right. I see how
not.
it is.
I did not.
I see how it is.
I did not. I love you.
Oh,
I love you. Why would I invite you to stream if I hated you? Why would I invite you to my house if I hated you?
yeah. I
Yeah,
guess.
she says very sadly. It's so funny. I've been in Adobe Illustrator digitizing patterns so much over the last couple weeks that I can just feel my brain like melting as I do this. I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Because I've updated
Vacation soon.
10 patterns in the past week. Dying.
You're so productive.
So productive. Am dying.
But also dying.
Devil's Advocate on YouTube says, hello, I hope you're having a good day. Thank you. I am doing my best. I'm doing my best to be productive and get as much work done as I can before I go on vacation, knowing full well that I'm going to be doing work on vacation. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Shh.
Don't tell anyone what.
That I'm going to be doing work on vacation.
No. That's what
sorry.
you're supposed to be.
And I'm supposed to go, yeah, exactly. I'm supposed to go, yeah, exactly. I don't tell anyone anything. I'm sorry. Sometimes jokes go over my head. I'm a little stupid.
You're so funny.
I'm a little stupid. I make up for it by being silly.
True.
I got
You are silly, not the stupid part.
Disease. Could you imagine if I said, yeah, I'm a little stupid, and you went, yeah, God, finally you're
yeah. I'm glad you said it.
I'm glad you said it because I've been thinking it for years.
I would never.
I would. About myself, not about anybody else. Could you imagine? That'd be so mean.
I would. About you. Yeah.
Yeah. I did not say that. Anytime I invite either you or Peter, you guys always try and like gaslight the chat into thinking I'm a terrible person for no reason. Plot twist, Kimber is the one going over to the house to be like, actually you suck. It's not Peyton inviting Kimber over to go, actually you suck. Exactly. This entire trip is not hanging out with my friends. It's an intervention. You guys are breaking up with me.
Golly. Imagine that.
You guys are sick of my nonsense.
I could never. Too much joy and whimsy, I'm afraid.
And merriment.
And merriment.
Oh, yes. Yes. Wait, Devil's Advocate said, why work on vacation? Because technically I'm on vacation, but I'm not on vacation. There are a couple days where I'm fully on vacation and I won't be reachable. And then there are days where I'm home during my vacation. And Kimber is going to be working. So it'd feel a little sad if Kimber was working from home by herself at my house. And I did not join her and do some work too. Like, yeah, hey, thank you so much for coming all the way to Canada. Do your job.
And you're locked in the basement. Have fun.
Do your job in the cold basement by yourself. Uh-huh. Goodbye. I'll see you at 5 p.m. Uh-huh.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just started a job and I don't want to take too much time off away from it. So I'm only gonna be like off like the days that I physically will not be able to be online. And then every other day it's like I gotta clock in.
And the weekend.
I gotta be a good employee. And the weekend.
The weekend you don't have to clock in, which is nice.
Very nice.
The weekend you're free
Very
from clocking it. You
strange.
get to clock out. Well, you used to work at Pizza City, as we all know.
Exactly. Exactly.
As
I used
is
to be a pizza
well
boy.
known. You used to be Pizza Boy.
So like having to shut off my brain of work on the weekend, it was a little strange because I didn't. I was still thinking about something that I had to do, but I knew I could not do it until Monday because you're not supposed to do work
Well, you're
when you're
not
not
getting
supposed
paid.
to. Exactly.
So
It
why
was
would
very
you do it?
strange. Persevered. I did it bright and early at 7 a.m. when I woke up and clocked in.
That was me when I was about to clock off of work last night, and then I all of a sudden realized that I could update my one pattern super easily, and I was like, wait, man, I
Wait.
just give my friends snacks and moral support. I can't handle working outside of my designated workplace. Well, to be fair, this is my job. This is my job, and I work from home. So, and I work in my basement. So Kimber's going to be sitting in my basement at like a folding table on a laptop doing work. So I'll
Yeah.
also do work just to sit down here too for fun.
Luckily, we're both in positions to where we can do it from their place. So that's
Exactly.
nice.
Because all we need is
Because if it was
Wi-Fi.
like exactly like if I still worked at Pizza City, I
I love
wouldn't
calling
be
it
working at all
Pizza City.
because
I love calling it
what I
Pizza
mean.
City, like naming it would somehow dox you.
Well, as we know, this completely popular, very well-known chain restaurant only exists in my one city.
Well, as we all know, it's not a chain.
As we all know, the person, not even real.
No,
Never met him.
no, the pizza man? Uh-uh.
No,
Not on my
Mr.
watch.
City himself. Don't know him.
Mr. City? Yo, you guys heard of Mr. City? Mr. City, comma pizza?
Mr. Mr. City Pizza. Yeah. If I was still doing that, then yeah, I would take the whole time off because I can't do my job from, you know,
You
a
know,
country away.
exactly. Oh, hanging out and working is different. Exactly. It's different. It's
Yes, we're parallel working.
we're engaging in parallel play. Well, my
Exactly.
partner Peter and our other friend Sam will do something. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe they'll come downstairs and parallel play too. We'll just all sit there. There's only 2 chairs down here though, so they would have to sit on the floor.
Yum. Maybe we could get more dolls and do more doll customizations between working.
Oh my god, dolls again.
Dolls! Oh my gosh, I can clock out.
Oh, wow, you're done for the day.
I'm done.
See, and that's the fun of work. Pattern sewing. Where are my Odette renders? There they are. My feather layers. Okay. Now here comes the fun part. The pattern book.
Pattern book.
Oh, I have 18,000 things open. I do not need Chloe open.
Epcot.
Only the productive earn the rights to its share. Be seated on the floor, heathens. Exactly. If you're not working, you get to sit on the carpet and have the cat bite at your ankles. Our cat gets mad if people are on the floor.
He does. He does not like it.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh ah.
Ooh ah, she says.
Ooh ah.
Yeah, my cat, for some reason, if you're on the floor, it doesn't matter what kind of floor, he takes that as that meaning that you're in biting zone. So you will get bit if you sit on the floor for too long.
He will gnaw on you.
He will
I've
gnaw
been
on
there.
you.
I've seen.
I'm so glad that this is all pre-written and I don't have to put in any. I was gonna say I don't have to put in any effort. I did put in effort. That's the wrong word. I don't have to think as much and write these instructions. I
Yeah.
can just chill. I got like a surge of inspiration on the weekend to write pattern instructions, which never happens. And I was like,
It's one
I'm
of those
running
you have
with
to
it.
like take it as it comes.
I think I've just learned that like the period of like May, June, July every year, I get like really creatively inspired to do things. And I think it's because it starts to get warm.
Oh.
I think it's literally that like my seasonal affective disorder starts to wear off, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, I can work again. I feel alive again.
That's fair.
And so, because like this time last year, I was making like my dungeon meshy patterns, and I made like a bunch of dungeon meshy patterns in like a 1 month span.
Was it really this time last year?
Yeah, I got my
Oh my
Instagram like on this
gosh.
day notice for it the other day. And I was like,
That's
oh my god.
crazy.
Which is crazy because I just went
Yep.
back and I actually like redrafted both of those patterns and fixed up some mistakes with them. And I was like, what do you mean it's been a year? I made these like 3 days ago.
I know, I was gonna say, I was like, can't believe it's already been that long.
It's like finding out that some of my patterns are like 3.5 years old. I'm like, what do you mean?
What? What do you mean?
There we go. Me, 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 me.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got hit with the EPs.
Whoa, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning.
I'd defend the floor if I was a cat. My bunny does the same kind of thing where she's entitled to the house. She'll dig at doors if you close them and stuff. That's so cute. My cat does that
Aw.
too. Sometimes we have to put him in the bathroom for timeout if he's like being a jerk, and he'll like sit there and paw at the door. Or like if you're in a room and you shut the door, he'll like scream at the door.
Aw.
Or he'll like, if the door has like enough of an opening under the bottom of it, he'll stick his paw underneath it. I love when he does that because you'll just be sitting there like on the toilet and he'll get really mad that he's not there too. And so you're trying to enjoy like some quiet time on the toilet, and all of a sudden Eric is like sticking his paw under the door.
Eric.
Like, hey, buddy.
Obo was similar. Only she would stick her paws under the door, and then she would like violently rip the carpet.
Oh,
So we're like, oh, okay.
okay, girl, calm down.
Okay, girl. All right. Oh, I did the okay. Hi. My name's Kimber. Um
Hi.
I made an animatic of one of my OCs not a long time ago, but a little bit ago. But I went through and like colored it and stuff, and I was really proud of it. So I was like sharing it with my friends, um, and I've apparently sparked
Oh
quite the
no.
little like inspiration in some of my other friends. So now they're making animatics of their characters in the same like world,
Oh, let's go.
and I'm very excited to see. I'm scared because one of them, I'm not gonna go too far into
Into the
the
lore
random
of your friends'
OC lore.
OCs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go too far. But one of them is an OC I particularly am very very fond of, and want one of my OCs to like be really close to him. But one of my friends OCs, he's making an animatic for, and I'm very excited, but also very scared because I am very fond of this guy. I'm like, oh, don't hurt him, please. But I know he's gonna.
Please. Treat him
Please.
well. He's just a boy.
He's just a boy. He was just born.
He was just born. Oh, I never made a new render of this with more hip feathers, did I? I thought I did. Am I crazy? I guess not. Oops. Meow. I need to draw my OCs more. I've not drawn in so long.
You haven't.
I miss it.
I miss it. I miss your art.
I've just been like busy doing 18 billion other things lately.
Yeah.
That like on my downtime I'm not drawing anymore because I'm working, and then on my downtime I'm like playing video games or watching TV or riding my bike, which is good. These are things that are good for you. Taking time off is good for you.
Yeah.
So excited to make this dress. Once my Farina cosplay's done, Odette is next on my list. Yay! You can't see, but I just like put my fingers together in like the most maniacal little way. That was kind of evil. Okay. I need to change this back to Illustrator.
On
OCs,
IHOP ad.
not an IHOP ad. OCs without a pride flag to their name or a need for therapy are so vanilla. Speak on it. Speak on it. I don't think I have a single OC that's straight, which I think is really funny. I think all my OCs are gay in some way.
I don't think I do either. Not the last time I made a
if I have a straight
OC,
OC, they're transgender. To be fair.
exactly. I don't think I have made a straight OC since I was like 13. What? 20, maybe like 14 when I was first getting into like role playing on Gaia Online.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
that quickly changed, and that straight OC is no longer at all straight.
Was that was
Yeah.
that Mr. Mousepad
Yeah.
himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, it sure was. Uh-huh.
Yeah. A beautiful boy.
Your beautiful boy. He smells. He smells
He's
bad.
so stinky.
He smells
I
bad.
hate
He
him.
has a pride flag to his name and need for therapy.
It's true. He needs to get like a hose down really bad.
He needs a shower. It's not funny anymore, guys. He smells so bad.
He's so stinky. I don't like him.
I don't like him. We need to throw him out.
To the bin.
Excuse me, Mr. Garbage Man? Yeah, this one, please. Oh. Excuse me, Mr. Policeman? Yeah, this one, please. Yeah, I need to draw. I feel like it's been so long since I've drawn. Because I want to draw more stuff for, like, stream as well. Frankly. I want
Like
to draw
what?
more. I want to draw more silly Zanariths. I want to make more silly redeems. I want to do more silly things for streams.
Ah. Yes, you
I
still
love
need to
my.
add Z to the
I
prize
do.
counter.
I need to add Z to the prize counter. That reminds me.
Speaking of the devil.
That reminds me. I need to redeem my Jeline. Jeline, speak to me.
You gotta tell me what she says.
Hole mole.
Mole mole.
And yeah, I also want a daily haunting. Thank you.
I also want a daily haunting.
What am I getting? Sam! I love when Sam shows up on the daily haunting. Uh-oh, what's Kimber getting? E.T. E.T. Michael. The scary
Nice.
freak. I love you, scary freak Michael. One, two, three.
Still have not started doing anything.
Kimber, are you just seriously just sitting here?
Yeah.
You are so funny. Fine, I'll just start asking you questions, 20 question style. If
Whoa.
you had no limitations in the world and you could make any cosplay in the world, what would you make? If you had, like, unlimited skills and unlimited money, what would you make?
That's hard.
You.
I mean, I would really like to make like a really good, well, like fully involved Rose Quartz cosplay, like sword, shield, big hair, and all.
Yeah.
I think I'd also like to make a Fallon cosplay, but like the Chimera version.
That would eat.
With like, yeah, with like a cool like back part, like puppeted art. Oh.
Oh.
A pastel pink pyramid head.
Yeah. Yeah. With the big sword and everything.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that'd be cool. I think they're all in this area of like dream cosplay because they take some sort of like, well, monetary value obviously for making the props, but also the time and investment and the skills of making the puppeteering, the props, the wigs.
And then you have to like have a place to store it.
Yeah, which is just not viable at the moment.
That's me with so many costumes. I'm like, I would make this, but I do not have this space. Any one of Arwen's dresses from Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, yeah.
Ooh.
I hear a lot of people say that, and it's like, yeah, because they're gorgeous.
Because they're beautiful. What about you, Pates?
For me, it has been for about 5 years now, and probably will remain until I get the day to make it. The Star Princess Masquerade dress from the Phantom of the Opera.
Ooh. That'd be pretty.
GLaDOS. And Tomoko's Daily Haunting. Sam. Yay. You didn't get yourself. That's sad. Um, no, the Phantom of the Opera Star Princess dress is so pretty and it like encapsulates all my favorite things about sewing. But the problem is, it's literally a skirt with like hundreds and hundreds of um meters of tulle in it, and it needs to be stored in
Yeah.
such a way that that doesn't get crushed because the
Yeah.
puffiness of it is such a it's such like a quintessential part of it that the skirt needs to stay puffy, and I just don't have a spot to store it, so I've never done it. Hi, what are we talking about? I
Yeah.
had to get up. We are talking about if you had all the money in the world, all the space in the world, and all the skills in the world, what cosplay would you make? Um,
The dress kind of reminds me of the ballroom dress from Labyrinth, which I have a much better like visual in my mind of than the Phantom of the Opera one.
yeah.
But it's like same vein of like it's a very extravagant, very poofy, very big ball gown that's like
Yeah.
gorgeous.
All the witches from Stella Glow, that's such a Sam answer. I love you for that, man.
Yeah.
If nobody's thinking about Stella Glow, you are always. These stinking diagrams. I want money and resources in the world for cosplaying games no one has heard of. Exactly. Maddie, come get your daily hunting. It's Katie Harley. I love these
Stream's
silly
favorite.
photos. I cannot wait to have more of them come this weekend. It's gonna get even more beautiful. There are already photos I need to add to the daily haunting from the chapel test makeup stream that I still haven't added because I forgot.
Please.
I forgot. My bad.
Please.
I will for you because you sound like a little starving Victorian boy. Tiny Tim.
Hello. I'm Tiny Tim.
Okay, now you just sound like Pim Smiling Friends.
I'm all right.
Tiny Pim.
Hello, Charlie.
Hello, Charlie.
I need-
Please, can I have a scrap of food?
Please, Charlie.
Please,
I need
Charlie.
the chaperone test makeup images in the daily haunting.
Please, Charlie, can I have wait, where is it? 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 Please, Charlie, can I have this image as a daily haunting, please, Charlie?
Please, Charlie. Charlie. I love Peter in this image so much. It is so funny to me.
Zooming in on Peter especially. Look at him.
His face is like
His
like
little
10
dead
pixels.
expression. It's
Like,
awesome. The fact that he's so small. He looks so tiny. Like he looks like a chibi to me.
It's so good.
They made him so small.
Pim Pimington.
Are you excited to be Pim Pimington?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I realized I have a bag. It's the bag that I brought last time. It's a little cinnamon roll bag. I think I brought it last time. I don't remember.
Is it,
And
is,
it has a
is
little
it the one that my parents' dog ate?
Yeah, it ate the little the crocheted hamster off of.
Yes. He was hungry.
Yeah, it was that one, and it has a little Pim charm on it, and I was like, oh my gosh,
It
that's
has a
me.
Pim charm on it? That's beautiful.
Yeah, he's being held by his shirt. It's so cute.
Oh, I hope there's Smiling Friends merch at the Artist Alley of the con so that we on Friday. Oh no, wait, the con's not open on Friday.
Please. No.
Never mind.
So
I forgot that YetiCon's technically only Saturday and Sunday. That's so sad.
it's never been more over.
It's never been more over.
My propaganda, by the way, was talking about hoping I find Alien Stage merch. That's all.
Oh. So now I get the reveal.
You left, and I was like, okay, guys, listen. I really want to find Alien Stage merch. That's another thing I'm really excited for. Because last time I went to a con, there was only one booth that had one type of Alien Stage merch, and it was like a little card holder. And I didn't really want it, but I really want something with Till and Yvonne, and maybe something with Hyuna. I think it'd be awesome.
I think you're gonna
But yeah,
find Alien Stage merch. I have to believe.
I would like to. Came out not too long ago, so I'm hoping the hype picked back up for it. And they just dropped crazy lore stuff for one of the main characters. So
Whoa.
fingers crossed.
Lorian Stage. Which one?
Mizzy. I was ranting about it.
Oh, is that the pink one?
Yeah.
I know the Alien Stage ones. I know the Alien Stage characters by like very funny descriptors.
No, you literally have the pink one. You have the first one. Cover your ears if you don't want Alien Stage spoilers. You have the first one who dies. You have
I don't
the
even know
rebel.
which one that is.
You have the hot one. You have the freak, and then you have the badass. And it's awesome. Luca's a freak. I don't like him. I do like him, but he's a freak. But yes.
And I'm just like, yeah, whatever you say, man.
No, they did like a little comic. I don't want to talk about it in case like there is anyone who doesn't want spoilers. But they did a little comic with Mizzy, and it gave really interesting context to her crash outs throughout the series. Because before you think, oh, she's crashing out because she's like literally at the scene of the crime of everything. But this comic kind of like gives more into her like psyche and like how she views things. And it's like, oh wow. Oh girl. Oh, you were fighting to survive. Oh, wow. So it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
All I know is that you were in the Discord typing in a lot of spoilered text, and I clicked on it. It was Alien Stage, and I was like, I'll let them keep doing their thing. I'll let these crazy alien stages keep going.
It's because there's a comic and then an image, and I saw the image first, and I was very taken aback by the image because it was painting Mizzy as like this very like manipulative, like evil kind of character.
Yeah.
But then when you read the comic with it, it was like, oh. Poor thing.
Let me check my commission queue. Illustrated booklet. Okay, yeah, I'm not crazy. Yay! Odette is done!
Yay!
I need to email it to Alexis, but yay! Next.
Waiter, next one, please.
Waiter, one more, please. Waiter, bring me that little freak from Pokemon.
Yeah, little Jester.
Another little Jester. Have you been seeing the like preview images they've been posting for the new episode of Digital Circus?
Doesn't Jax have a gun or something? I don't remember.
In one of them, Jax has a gun. In another one, Pomni's working in an office. And then in the third one they just released like yesterday, they're on a softball team called the Big Tops.
Wow, they're really going through something.
And every single time they post, the captions are like, and I guess they're doing this now. We're not sure what that means.
Do you know whose episode it is?
No.
I don't remember the order. I think Jax was like the last one, like next to the last. Maybe it's like Zubul or something.
Oh, Zubul.
Yeah,
I don't know whose episode it's going to be, but I'm very excited.
I'm very excited. That's another cosplay I'd like to do.
Pomni?
Yeah. I think a Pomni would be cute.
I want to make a Pomni. I've been saying that ever since I made my Pomni pattern that I want to make it for myself. And I never have. Because I'm a fraud.
You would be such a cute Pomni.
I would be the cutest Pomni in the world.
You literally would. I've also thought about doing a Gangle one. I like Gangle.
Gangle.
She's on my personal character onion.
Yes.
Both her and Pomni.
I think you could do really cute makeup.
Yeah.
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 Next episode is Ragatha if the old post is anything to go by. Jack's episode is next after her. Oh.
Oh, Ragatha.
We're in for a time, boys. Everybody wake up.
Tea parties, dancing lessons. I have a theory. Because obviously all of them were people like before the digital circus. I think Ragatha was like one of those like typical like country bumpkins kind of like girls who was like put through like rigorous like pageant type of training because she kept talking about walking with like books on her head and having the tea parties and the dancing and she had horses. I think she's like something along those lines. That's my thoughts. That's my theory, but that's just a theory.
Do you think she's Southern?
Oh, absolutely. The way that she said dancing lessons, bro.
Brother, the call is coming from inside the house.
Yeehaw, it's coming from inside the house.
The fact that you don't have an accent always gets to me, and then sometimes you say certain words and you have like a little bit of one. But I'm surprised that you're not more Southern.
It's 'cause I was raised in Houston, and Houston is like an extremely diverse area. So you don't have a lot of like real like country Southern like bumpkins in Houston. But when I get mad and certain words, it does get a little like tire irony.
Billy Raven says, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, I am
There's no
working
other way
on
for me to say tire iron.
Tire iron. I'm working on commissions to finish them before I go on vacation for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
I think you need to change the current project picture.
I do need to change the current project picture. Thank you.
Yeah.
There he is. Volo. Right sleeve. Left sleeve. Oh, sleft leave. Not quite.
Let's leave.
Sleft leave. Why is that still red? I thought I made you not red.
I like going back to digital circus. My brain's going brr. I like thinking.
Speak.
Like picking up on like the things that they say because like you know we don't know a whole lot, but what we do know is very interesting. Like the fact that Kinger was like a computer. What do you say specifically? 7 years. Computer something digital something. Like he worked with computers for like years and years. And I think that's really interesting. I think you know Gangle seems like a little bit younger, but talking about how she was once a shift lead, I think it was really interesting. And all the stuff with Ragatha, like I mentioned before, I think is really interesting. And then you don't know a lot about the really like closed off people like Jax or like Zubul, who don't really talk about themselves that much. So you don't really know anything. And I think that's really interesting.
I want to learn.
I want to learn so bad. I need like nuggets so I can form my own theories because that's the fun part about these kind of things is like seeing if you're right or wrong.
Yeah.
I haven't been given nuggets for them.
I feel like we've lost that a lot in a lot of shows that go straight to streaming and all their episodes drop at once. Is you don't get that fun of like watching week to week and like developing theories.
Yeah.
And I think it's such a miss.
I think one of my favorite things about when I watched the entirety of Steven Universe. When it first came out, I was like a freshman in high school, somewhere around there. And I thought it was stupid. I thought it was for kids because I saw the first like couple episodes. Everyone knows the first like 10 to 15 episodes are real slow. So I was like, it's not really my thing. I don't remember why I got into it again, but I did eventually. And it ended up being a thing where me and my siblings would sit in the living room and turn on cable TV or whatever it was on and watched as the new episodes would premiere. And one of the most fun things about it was after the episode would premiere, we would sit there and we would try to figure out what was happening and what was going to happen next and form all these theories and da 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 da.
I
And
love
that
doing
was
that.
so much fun. It is so much fun.
I love doing that. That's something I loved about watching Severance.
Yeah. I need to watch Severance. I have not seen it.
You
Dang
have
it.
to watch Severance. It's so good.
I've heard it's really good. I probably have time now. Because, like, I'm going through
Because you watched
shows.
7 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen today?
Okay, listen. Okay, for the audience at home. My job sometimes entails that there's, like, certain periods of time where I'm not doing a whole lot. Like, I have to pay, like, attention, but I might not be working on something currently because I might be waiting on, like, a different team or something. So I was like, okay, I only have so many YouTube videos I can play. So maybe I should start getting into like certain shows. And there's a couple of anime because I fell off of anime in like high school. There's a couple of anime that I really wanted to look at that became really popular between the time of me being in high school to me being a graduate. And Jujutsu Kaisen is one of them. So I put that sucker on like real early in the morning. I've gotten through 7 episodes of it. I'm doing a little bit of the theory crafting in it, but it's still something that's like the whole first and second season are out. So I can only do so much. But I'm not going to read the manga. So by the time I get to the end of season 2, I'll be able to at least think of some things.
You'll be able to start theory crafting.
I'll be able to start theory crafting. I'm going to do the same for Dan to Dan. And I'm going to do the same. I don't know if my hero's finished or not. I want to finish it.
I think
Might be, actually.
I think isn't it like the manga's finished but the show's not?
I want to say, I think they're starting a new series of My Hero. So it makes me want to think that the main story's finished and wrapped up because they're doing like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like in the future a little bit.
Oh.
If I recall.
With the same characters or with like different characters?
Like there's a different protagonist, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense to me.
But I think the like current protagonists are older. I could be talking out my ass. I could be mixing it up with something else.
You're mixing it up with somebody's like TikTok fanon thing.
I could be mixing it up. I could be, honestly, I know nothing about To Be Hero X, and I could be mixing it up with that also. That's also another one I want to watch that's currently airing like once a week. I've heard it's really good. I don't know.
Yeah, I got no context.
I've fallen off of anime. My most recent anime was Chainsaw Man, and then before that it was like My Hero season 3. Like it's been
a while.
A long time. Yeah. Chainsaw Man is also really good.
I could not tell you the last anime I watched, to be quite honest with you. You could like hold me hostage and be like, name it, and I'd be like, I can't.
You know,
Kakegurui, maybe?
I recently watched a little bit of Ouran High School Host Club.
Oh my god.
I tried watching Maid Sama because I know that's like a classic. I'm trying to force myself to watch Baruto, even though I have a deep-seated hatred for Baruto. I'm trying, but I fell off like a couple years ago.
If you don't like it, why are you watching it?
Because I want to know things. I'm so curious because it was like the anime that I tuned in every Saturday as a kid to watch. It's not my first anime, but it was like my first like big like Shonen Jump anime.
Yeah.
And it has a really special place in my heart. So I want to know the things that are happening, but I also don't want to just read about it. I want to experience it. But God, Jesus, I hate the character Barto so freaking much. It
You're
makes me so
so
angry.
funny. You're so funny. I love you
Oh.
being like, I watch this, I want to watch this show, but I don't like it.
I hate the main character. My life is so hard.
You're so unique and different. You're not like other girls.
I'm different and quirky. I watch anime and hate it at the same time.
I'm not like other girls. I hate this little freak.
I hate Barto. He is such a like unthankful little brat.
Okay, just Arrow does dirty
Damn.
laundry next. My god, damn.
He's literally listen, I'm not gonna get too far into it because I will be here all day. I have been here all day before talking about Barto, but he is so ungrateful to his dad, even though Naruto had been through hell and back, and at least Barto
Naruto's
has a
dad.
Naruto didn't have a dad. He died.
And he's not even grateful that he has a dad when his dad's dead.
He's not even grateful that he has a dad. He's not grateful that his dad risked his life a bajillion and one times to save Konoha, but no, he's just upset because he's the fucking mayor. I forgot what they're called. Mayor of Konoha, whatever.
I just got to add, so I don't know what the show is, but Kimber, don't do that to yourself. It's Boruto.
It's Boruto.
It's Boruto. With Boruto's dad.
And Barto's dad's best friend.
Yeah, it sounds like he's a kid. They don't know shit.
No, he's like you thought Naruto as a kid was annoying? Brother, you have not met his son.
Kimber's like the #1 hater of this little anime boy.
my biggest like enemy in this life is this like 12-year-old little blonde boy.
How old are you again, Kimber?
Mind your business.
No, say it.
Anyway, I like Himawari. I think she's cool.
I didn't actually because I didn't watch Naruto until Shippuden. Listen, man, I never watched Naruto.
I like Naruto.
I never watched Naruto because I wanted to be cool and unique. And it was too much of an investment for me. I was watching weird anime. There weren't enough women.
As a kid, but
I wouldn't watch any anime that had a man as the protagonist. I didn't want to hear about his struggles. I didn't care.
I will say, I don't remember his name, but the writer for Naruto, not the best about writing the women, but like, hey.
See? So maybe I'm justified. Maybe you're just justifying me right now. Your first sign you were... Exactly. My first sign that I was gay was that when I was like 10 to 12, I would not watch an anime, no matter how popular it was, if it was not led by a woman. I did not care what Naruto was up to. I did not care. Technically not an anime. I didn't watch Avatar: The Last Airbender for the same reason. And I know there are like great female characters in it. I did not care. I did not like Aang. I thought he sucked. If Aang was a woman though, I would have been there. But no. No, I was like strictly, I needed to watch things that had like female main characters. So I was watching Ouran High School Host Club. I was watching Haruhi Suzumiya. I was watching Tokyo Mew Mew. I was watching Shugo Kara. I was watching AKB 0048. Like, I was watching it all.
That's so real.
So this means we need to watch Korra. I'm dragged away. Listen, I had a girlfriend at one point who kept trying to convince me that we needed to watch Korra together, and we never did because the timing never worked out. But
I also never watched Avatar or The Legend of Korra, but that's because no, I don't think I have an excuse. I just think I just
I don't have an excuse.
Yeah, I watched Naruto was like I said, the big one because I would watch that every Saturday while my parents were in the garage playing D&D. I would watch Naruto, so I grew like an attachment to it. My first anime was Mar. Nobody fucking knows what Mar is, and that's okay. I'll accept this. Um, I guess if you want to consider Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi an anime,
Oh my
that was
god.
also one of the first
Oh,
ones.
oh my god. Yes, 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 yes.
I
Yes.
loved Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi.
My
That was a good one.
my father, rest his soul. Um, when we were at the grocery store, when I was a kid, the grocery store right next to the cash used to have discount bins of $5 Game Boy Advance games. And I remember one time I convinced him enough to buy me a Game Boy game, and he bought me um the Puffy Amiyumi game for the Game Boy, Casnapped. And I just thought this was like a Game Boy game. It was like one of the greatest games I'd ever played in my life at the time. I was like obsessed with it. Utterly, like bone-chillingly obsessed with it. And then one day I'm sitting and it's like 9 p.m. and my father's outside smoking cigarettes with his friends on the front porch. And I'm inside by myself. I'm like 7. And Hi Hi Puffy Yumi comes on the television and I scream so loud. And I come sprinting outside and my dad's like, "Is something on fire?" And I'm like, "No. They made the girls from my Game Boy real."
That's so funny.
And he could not be less interested, I fear.
That is so funny. I love Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi. And when I found out that Ami and Yumi were the same girls that sang the intro for Teen Titans, it blew my mind.
No, right? Right? Life-changing event. Canon life-changing event. I was a big Avatar the Last Airbender head as a kid. I would log onto Nick forums, look for creative character message boards, and look at everyone's OCs and make up new bending types with my dolls. Whenever I play Bratz with the other girls, I'd politely request to play Avatar, and they'd be really guilt trippy about it. Like, "But we always play Avatar, but fine." Like, sorry you hate good television.
You're so funny.
You're so funny to me, Sammy. I love you so much, man. Sam, can we get gay married
beautiful.
under the sun?
That like reminds me violently of
violently.
I don't want to hear anyone say anything. I was homeschooled until like 5th grade.
Yes.
And I there was this kid. His name was Chance, and he was the son of one of my mom's friends who also homeschooled. So he was also a homeschool kid. So we would like play together a lot because my mom would go visit his mom, and we were both out of school, whatever.
Neither of us were in school.
And
We were homeschooled.
we were we were both homeschooled, and I'm like 8 or 9 at this point. I had the biggest crush on this kid. I had the fattest crush on Chance.
Awesome.
And when we were playing, we would play Naruto. He would be Naruto. I'd be Hinata.
Of
And we
course.
pretend to do like ninja fighting in a way, and we would like run around like Naruto running, like in the house and in the backyard.
Of course.
And I look on these memories so fondly. I think it is the most like beautiful thing in the world.
That is the most beautiful like childhood thing. Yeah, like of course.
It was awesome.
Before Naruto running was a meme, it was a beloved thing that children did. And then we took it and we decided that it was cringe. When I think it was actually a joyous expression of childhood whimsy and pretend play.
It was.
It is customary to play Naruto and pretend to be
Yu-Gi-Oh.
ninjas. Exactly.
You gotta. It was a beautiful time. It was a simpler time.
My kids are on the playground doing domain expansion.
Stop! I just learned what that was.
I don't know what kids on the playground play these days. Skibbity toilet?
Skibbity bop bop.
Whatever. You guys still playing Skibbity toilet?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too. Hey, if there are any children out there, are you guys playing Skibbity toilet?
What would that even look like? I don't think I want to know.
I only ever think about the Skibbity Toilet mod for Lethal Company, where the Skibbity Toilet chases you around.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
No, I could never forget because it was always so funny hearing your friend come into like the range of your proximity chat going, I'm getting chased, I'm getting chased, I'm getting chased, and then hearing skibbity bum bum bum, yes, yes, skibbity bum bum weep weep, and you're like, oh god, it's the Skibbity Toilet again. Not
Oh
that not
god.
that damn Skibbity Toilet.
Hot skibbity.
Skibbity, my friend.
Skibbity's not my friend.
Where'd my Canva go? There's my Canva. Skibbity could be your friend.
I don't know.
You weren't a coward.
You know what? I will die on this cowardly hill.
First I got your brother, now I riz you. Skibbity, my friend. See, I knew Sam would get it. I knew Sam would understand that I was making a Five Nights at Freddy's reference.
I don't. Guys,
I don't feel
think I gotta
comfortable in this.
go.
I don't feel comfortable in this environment. I think I have to go. Oh, my fridge is calling. Ooh, gotta go.
Ooh, sorry, I just got a call. My tea is ready. I gotta go pick it up.
My refrigerator's running, and yeah, I gotta go catch it.
It's kind of dire.
My refrigerator's running, and he's got heart problems, so he needs to be stopped. So yeah, I better go catch him.
I like just tuned into the music that's playing on my playlist. Why is Dark Horse Katy Perry?
Whoa, are
here?
you ready for? Sing it, Katie.
It's not even Katy right now. It's
Oh,
the other
she's a
person.
beast. I call her Karma.
Yeah.
She eats your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer.
I can drug. I was trying to hit and quit.
But little mama so dope, I messed around and got addicted. So you wanna play with magic? Listen, man. Listen, man, that song lives.
I have 11 years ago. When 11, 20, yeah, I have such vivid memories. They'll copy strike you.
Stop! They'll copy strike you. They'll get you. No, careful. Your swag too bad.
I have such vivid memories of Dark Horse by Katy Perry playing in my choir room during like a choir party. And I remember so specifically sitting under a fold-out table with my friend Hayden, and we were eating pizza while singing to Dark Horse Katy Perry. It's like such a vivid memory.
That's so awesome, man. I love like
Whimsy.
People's childhood memories. They're always the best.
They're always so awesome and like slightly nonsensical.
But like in the best way.
In the best way.
They don't make memories like that anymore.
They can if we're smiling friends.
That's true. That's true. We're gonna have those. We're gonna make those kind of slightly nonsensical but so relatable. We're gonna make those kind of memories when we're cosplaying the Smiling Friends that in 20 years we're gonna look back on and be nostalgic about. We're gonna be like, man, do you remember when we were young? We were the Smiling Friends.
We were the Smiling Friends.
Y'all remember
drinking
that?
margs at YetiCon.
Yeah, drinking margaritas at YetiCon. Exactly.
Oh. No, okay, wait, Sam. I have a nephew. He is 3 years old. I did the math. By the time this little boy is 18 years old, I'm gonna be 41.
Horrifying.
And it hurt me. It hurt me so bad.
That's okay. I remember when one of my like baby cousins was born and I was like a kid. I was like, wow, that's so crazy. When she's 16, I'm gonna be 24. Dude, I'm 24 now.
Surprise!
Oh, these steps are on 5. Dude, who made me 24? That's crazy.
I also got that feeling when I had I have some old professors added on like Facebook, and one of them posted pictures of their daughters graduating high school. And I remember when I first started college, and I also did this my senior year of high school as a volunteer.
Because we all know you've been in college for
senior...
40 years.
Listen, college is hard.
It
especially
is.
when you got to pay for it yourself.
Don't tell you're talking to me about that.
And so like my senior year of high school and my freshman year of college, I did this theater camp, and I was the camp counselor for these girls when they were like 11 and 12 years old. What the fuck do you mean they just graduated high school? Get out of my face.
Get out of here. You're not allowed to age. Nah, when the homies are in college, it feels like they're there for 40 years. No, tell me about that. One of my friends who went into college at the same time I did, just finally graduated for the final time. This is like her 3rd time graduating. And I'm like, you're free. You did it. Because I personally feel like I have been out of college for a decade. I have been out of college for, this marks 3 years. That is crazy. But I feel like I've been out of college for 40 years. I feel like I've lived 18 lives since graduating college, I fear. Do I have Volo booklet stuff already?
I feel that way about my cousins who last I saw them, they were like 12-ish, but recently found out they're in high school now, and it's weird.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna age myself a little bit, but that's okay. I got into college right out of high school. It was 2017.
Pre-chat
like August
GPT.
2017. Pre-chat GPT. And it took me 3 years to get my associates. That was not by choice. It was because the only scholarship I could get, I had to take that said practicum class. That was 3 hours, 3 times a week. So that ate up like a lot of time that I was spent taking my prereqs. So it just took me a little bit longer. And then at the end of my 3rd year, this little thing called a worldwide pandemic happened. So
Jaw drop.
That made things like a little bit harder.
Just like a little bit.
Just a little bit. I decided, because I got my associates, because I went to a community college, because I couldn't really afford anything else. So I went to this community college to get my associates.
Judgment here.
And I decided I wanted to get... We love community college. I decided I wanted to get my bachelor's. So I decided to go to university. Right at the height of like the start of COVID. It was summer 2020. I moved out of my parents' house for the first time. I got a job to pay for my rent for the first time. I had to pay for my own groceries, gas, rent, electric, everything on my own. And I had to pay for university on my own. They did not want to give me money because FAFSA sucks. I had to wait until I was 24 to get like good money.
What the?
So I didn't get a lot of money. It was horrible. I got $7,000 for the entire year when like one class costs like $1 or $2 grand. So I could not take a lot of classes.
Can I say something crazy to you?
Yeah, what's up?
Me going to college for an entire year cost less than 7,000 Canadian dollars.
Yeah. No, there's a reason people, especially like Americans, are crying, pissing, and shitting about like student debt, because
they make you pay obscene amounts of money.
Obscene. That's why I wanted to go to community college, because the entirety of the 3 years of community college, plus my like scholarship that I got, maybe like $3 grand for the 3 years. It was really good. University,
that's way better.
One class is like, I could take 3 classes each semester on the 7,000. And that's all I could do. So it took me a long time to get the classes I needed because I was going so slow because I could only take so many because I couldn't afford more. And then I got burnt the fuck out because it was COVID. I had a full-time job. I was going to school. I was trying to make my bills. So I crashed out real bad. So I took like a semester break from school. Came back, kept crashing out, got academic suspended because I was crashing out so bad for like 2 years at this point.
Poor thing.
And I was like, but I'm so fucking far into it. If I give up now, it's gonna be all for nothing. So
You're like,
that's
I
one
have
thing
to
I'm very
persevere.
glad. I have to persevere. I have to survive. That's one thing I'm very glad about for myself is I'm a very dedicated person. If I like want to do something, I will do it. I will get it done
Stubborn.
somehow. So I stuck through it and eventually, finally, I managed to get my shit together. Thank goodness for the one professor who sat me down and like really talked with me about what was happening. He's a delight, forever thankful. He's the reason I graduated.
Aww.
But because of like the crash outs, the breaks, the taking only a couple classes a semester, it took me so long to get this degree. And
You
it
did
doesn't
it.
even do anything for me. It's so
Listen,
bad.
listen, you may have a job that has nothing to do with your college degree. That happens to most of us, I fear. I fear that's just the reality of
Uh,
being like a Gen Z or like a millennial who's gone to college or university is you just kind of do most of us just do things that have like a tangential semi-relation or no relation at all to what we went to school for. I make sewing patterns. I went to
literally.
school for marketing. Like,
Yeah, like I can use some of my skills luckily because my job is very design based. Is it the same field at all whatsoever in any kind of way? No. However, my creative mind is beneficial to it, so that's nice. And hey, having a degree allegedly is better than having no degree. Allegedly.
it feels nice to have a degree.
Allegedly. It does feel nice. The money I have to pay back to the government, not so nice. But
But
I
listen,
just don't think about it. Actually, I think my student loans payment is actually due today, and I'm just not going to think about it.
I'm just not
I'm
gonna think about it.
just not going to think about it. What are they going to do? Fire me? I'm already out of college.
What are they gonna do? Academically suspend me?
You already did that once. I still came back. Should probably look at this. Actually, hold on.
Now you're going to look, now you're panicking.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was the 9th already.
You're so funny. That was me looking at my bank account today and realizing I have to pay rent on the 15th. I was like, wait.
Wait. Okay, wait. I don't. Maybe I don't owe anything right now.
Oh, are you still in like deferral?
I might be in
Yes.
forebodance.
I don't know how
It's
American
very
student loans
strange.
work.
It's very strange. I applied for the because as we mentioned before, I worked for Pizza City, so I did
As we
not
all
make
know,
a
you
good
worked for
living
Pizza City.
wage. My living wage, anytime I tell someone how much I made a year, the look on their face was just so distraught. Reasonably so. So I applied for like income based repayment, but they never told me if I got it or not.
Oh.
And they were like, "Hey, we're just gonna like put you on like a forebodance until we like look through this and yada yada yada." And then I never got another message, and I was like, "Okay."
You're like, oh, alright.
Just saying I don't have anything due.
Well, that's
So I'm just
good.
gonna close my eyes.
Well, if they're saying you don't, then you don't. Boom.
Then I don't. We're learning so much about Kimber in this stream.
We are. I love to learn things about you. I already knew these things, but I already knew most of these things. I did not know about your hatred of Boruto.
No, there was one time in community college. I want to say it was like my first year community college, second semester around there. I was sitting in the green room with some of the upperclassmen, and we got on the topic of Baruto. And oh, I cannot stress how sweaty it made me complaining about Baruto. Like I got so sweaty about it because I was such a hater.
Funny. Your upperclassmen are like, this guy's really passionate about this.
They were. It was awesome.
Quick question, are you okay with fan art? Are there any no-nos with you in fan art? I am so okay with fan art. You are more than welcome to draw Zenirith or draw me. Nothing like overtly crazy sexual is like my big no-no. But Zenirith, here, let me move the seam ripper. She has purposeful assets, so I'm not gonna say, you know, that she's not. I'm not gonna say she's not sexy. That's the completely honest thing. I'm not gonna say she's not sexy. So you can draw her with big boobs because she has big boobs. Just don't draw explicit NSFW, and that's it. I didn't think you would, but that's like the only thing I can think off the top of my head that I'm like I think that'd be like a no-no. I love the seam ripper. The seam ripper will cover her up sometimes. I'm extremely silly. We're all silly. We're staying silly. We're forever staying silly. No, but I am forever flattered. Little scronkly ass fan arts. I am so flattered by little scronkly ass fan arts. Some of my favorite pictures of Zenirith are scronkly as hell. Kimber, can you post Squish Zen, please?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, hold on.
Can you squish her and post her, please? I'm getting, actually, briefly checking my email in case I did get it. I have not gotten it.
Sure,
I am getting a crazy commission from Bunchata, who made Zenir. There she is! Stinky Squishy Zen. I'm getting a crazy commission from Bunchata, who is the one who did the art and the rigging for Zenirith of an emote, and it is horrifying. I know, I have like a vague idea of what it is going to look like, obviously, and I'm like very excited for it. Let me see. I wanna tease you guys with it, actually. I wanna tease you guys with it. She's doing like your character here emotes. And I keep seeing people get this one, and I keep going, I really, really want this one as Zenirith. So let me grab the screenshot. I am getting this as Zenirith.
Waiting to see it pop it up. Oh, wow.
Isn't it awesome?
Oh, wow.
Like, the most,
so
like,
scary.
cursed, horrifying, staring at the camera smile imaginable. And I'm like, I need this.
Goodness.
I don't draw enough scary Zeniriths because, to be frank, Zenirith was originally made to be a closeted Peyton's ideal woman. So I usually would draw her very attractively, and I've been trying to get into drawing her ugly and stupid more lately. Like, oh damn it, this one's too big. Wait, I have to scale it down. This is probably the last thing I drew. And this is the start of me drawing stupid Zeniriths. Why is it so large? Oh my god. Hi, can we shrink you down? This is probably the last thing. I just got back from the bathroom. What was that smile? I'm paying Bunchata to make a Zenirith emote of that. Because Bunshot is doing like your character here emotes, and I'm paying her to do that with Zanirith. Because I need more scronkly, ugly Zaniriths in my life. Um, but this was the last Zanirith I drew. Um, it's like when you see like a biblical woman holding a lamb, but it's Zanirith holding famed missing Disney animatronic Buzzy. And I want to like color this so bad, but I never have. Where are my other stupid Zaniriths? Let me go into her emotes. Like the stinky squisher. Like she's so stinky.
I love that one.
Big-eyed freak. Do I have any safe for work versions of the ibuprofen that I can send? No, most of them aren't safe for work except for this one, which is actual ibuprofen. This is come take ibuprofen with me, Zanirith. There's like an empty hand version, and I keep putting random things into it. Exactly as Sam posts, there's also the pleading emoji, and then there's there's Autism Creature Zen, who's very special to me. Speaking of Jeline, can you tell me what the vibes are right now, girly pop?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
She believes in Joe Hendry. Okay. But that's not vibes, Jillian. Can you give me like a... Okay. The vibes are Bing chilling. Okay, yeah. I can understand that. I can understand her heart. Like, yeah, the vibes are Bing chilling. Thank you.
You're so right, Zenny.
Like, yeah, you're so right. Oh, these are doing that. Yeah, they do want to overlap on top of each other. They all need to be smaller. Evil. I'm almost done this booklet. Wait. Wow. Fast worker today.
It's because I'm here. You got
it's because you're here and we get to yap.
Yay.
Because I wanted to get these two commissions done before vacation, and now I can go, yay, they're done.
Woohoo. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I lost my septum piercing. I woke up yesterday with no septum in my nose, and I have no idea where it went.
The septum fairy came and took it.
I think it's gone forever because it's not on my bed. And I mean, I'm not surprised it came off because...
Did you put it under your pillow for the septum fairy to steal it?
Well, no, because I don't want the septum fairy to steal my septum. I only have so many. I don't know where it went. I'm really sad about it. I like that one.
Sad.
I need more. I say, as I have like 6, but there's something wrong with every single one of them. I'm really sad about I got a rubber ducky one, and it tarnishes. It makes my nose green. That was sad. And then I had I had like a pink heart one that I got last time I was there in Canada. And
yes. We bullied you into buying a septum piercing.
Exactly.
Because you were like, I don't know if I should. And we all just kept going, do it.
And I loved it, but now there's a jewel missing out of it.
Man, now you're bald.
No, I'm bald. I'm back to just a normal horseshoe. Like, bell one. Ball one, whatever.
Bell, ball, beel.
Bell, ball.
Beema.
Peepaw. Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco. Where am I?
Hi.
I got lost for a second.
Yeah. That's okay.
I got lost and scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got lost and scared and
Well,
I didn't know
welcome
where I
back.
was. Hi.
Hi.
Um wow, why am I lost and scared? I keep like
Aw.
opening my mouth to start saying something and then my brain just like forgets. Kimber, can you see the stream?
Yes.
I've opened up the YetiCon schedule. I've opened up the YetiCon schedule. I figured we could yap about YetiCon a little bit now that I'm done my projects.
Sure.
Turn off my current project now that's done. Um, are there any YetiCon panels that you're most excited for, Kimber, and then also anybody else in chat who's going to YetiCon? What are you most excited for?
I gotta be honest. I have not looked that deep into the panels.
Well, the
I've never
panels are
been.
here now.
It's true. They're just so small.
There's a panel called Metal Queer Solid, an LGBT look at Metal Gear. That's awesome. That is the best panel name ever.
That's awesome.
Metal Queer Solid is awesome.
I'm always the person that will like go with other people if they want to do panels. It's very solemn. I find a panel that I'm like, ooh, I gotta do this.
I'm usually not a crazy panels guy, but I've been trying to be more of a panels guy because I always feel like I miss out on things that are crazy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kimber, come with
I'm
me to the
also
magical
opening
tea
the
party.
panels.
Exactly.
True.
Is that on Sunday?
We should do. I can't say that on live.
the 18th plus Jeopardy?
Yeah, yeah.
That looks like it would be so funny.
I agree. I think that would be really, really funny.
Peter, we're looking at the YetiCon schedule.
Oh shit. What's up?
We're also on
Peter.
stream.
Oh, hi everybody.
What?
Oh shit. What's up?
Oh
Stream?
shit, what's up? Stream? Kimber's here, Sam's in chat, you're here, I'm here, and we're looking.
I'll slide my. Oh hi Eric.
You'll slide your chair over?
Yeah, I'll slide my chair and go over.
We're looking at the YetiCon schedule right now, and determining what we think seems fun. Oh my god, the magical tea party is on Saturday. It's a Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hi Eric. I'm picking
Yeah.
you
What is pocket waifu / husbando?
Only one way to find out.
Is that the
Well-
game? No, that's not the game. I don't know.
Well, because I think they explain some of them further down on this document, but I'm just looking at
I think they do.
Because, like, I think making little frames for your K-pop photos? Oh my god. Let me check. Pocket. LMNOP. Let your creative shot and create a waifu / husbando pin to shrink down to pocket size. That
Aw.
sounds so cute. What?
That's adorable.
No, Peter, I was pointing out Metal Queer Solid and LGBT Look at Metal Gear and how that's like the best name for a panel ever.
That's a really good panel name.
And then Kimber wants to go to this one that we can't say on stream.
Yeah, I thought it
see.
would be funny.
She thought it'd be funny. I know at some point we definitely have to go in cosplay axe throwing, but I feel like the only day we can do that where all of our cosplays work out is Smiling Friends Day. I feel like the friends who smile have to throw axes. The friends who smile have to get a little rage.
I mean, hey, I'll be Pim, throw an axe.
You can be Pim and throw an axe. You just have to make sure that you don't get the axe caught on your exposed nerve ending.
Mm-hmm.
True, that
It's
would
very
not
important.
feel
It
good.
would not feel good. I think that would actually hurt.
Yeah, on account of it being an
No.
exposed nerve ending.
That's it? Just no?
Mm-hmm.
No. No, that's it.
Sorry, I had an eventful day at work, so I'm a little quiet, sleepy bitch right now.
That's fair. There are so many panels in this time of the day that sound so fun, but I know we're going to be busy because I have a photo shoot. And then we'll probably be having like exploration time.
I do love exploring and swimming.
And then
Yeah.
there's less panels on Sunday. Sunday's quieter.
And it ends early.
And it ends early. True.
Blanket Fort built and chill.
Yes, yes.
Whoa.
It's in an adjacent room to the
big
like
band?
the big band bash.
That's
Where
so
you can go into
funny.
the adjacent room and just build a giant blanket fort with everybody.
That sounds fun.
That's
It sounds
awesome.
awesome.
I kind of love that.
I kind of am like obsessed with it. Like, what other convention can you build a blanket fort?
Exactly. Honestly, I'm not a big panel person. However, if there's always a cosplay contest, a fashion show, or like some sort of like performance thing, I like to go to those.
Oh my
The
god, no.
YetiCon Idol Showcase could be cool.
We can't go because that's when my photo shoot and Sam's photo shoot is.
Oh, sad.
Because we're gonna have to split up because somebody's gonna need to go with Sam and someone's gonna need to go with me. Because what if the
Right.
photographer needs somebody to hold up a light?
I do love holding.
Yeah.
lights.
Oh, you're so right.
Peter is so good at holding up lights unless you ask him to hold them above his head and then he can't do that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. He's tired.
I almost fell asleep on my lunch day, like hashtag for real. Like I did that today.
Oh.
So I'm probably gonna take a nap.
Oh, it's a Love Live random play dance where they just play like a random song. And then if you know the choreography, you can just jump in and dance. I always find those so fun, especially when I see the K-pop ones.
Oh yeah.
I don't know any of the dances.
I wanna see
I love
if-
to watch them.
I want to see if we can watch some of the K-pop ones because I would love to see that.
The K-pop random play dance
We
does
gotta
sound
learn
like fun.
gnarly.
It's like line dancing.
We
but
gotta
more
learn
in
gnarly
depth,
fast.
You know.
Kimber, you know gnarly?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we were gonna
Yeah.
try and explain gnarly to you guys in the car on the way to
Oh.
YetiCon. That was like part of our
I love
secret.
gnarly.
We were gonna try and explain
Hey.
gnarly to you guys.
I was
How
listening to
how
it on,
old do you think?
road
How,
notes 'cause I downloaded it on my phone because for some reason my phone signal has like barely been working, like not even enough to listen to Spotify without buffering.
Did you download gnarly on your phone?
I downloaded the entire YetiCon playlist.
Oh, beautiful. That's a
All
horrifying.
6 hours of it.
That's a horrifying mix of music. Yeah. We've made a mix of music to listen to on the way to and from YetiCon because we have 5.5 hours of driving. And
We need to add
it's
more songs to it.
we do need to add more songs to it. It's a mix of like genuine music that the four of us like and terrible things to cause everybody else mental anguish.
Including the amazing Digital Circus theme song.
I'm still stuck on you on how out of
And several wrestling.
not
themes.
online out
Kimber,
of touch I am about gnarly.
Kimber, listen, Cat's Eye before Gnarly went viral were like decently niche enough. Like I know I talk about Cat's Eye on stream and stuff, but like they aren't known by the mainstream. And then Gnarly's kind of brought them into the mainstream. But then people hated Gnarly when it first came out. People thought Gnarly was garbage when it first came out.
The first time we were listening to Gnarly, Peyton and I were driving back from Siena. Was that when we were seeing?
We saw Joe.
We saw Joe. So we're driving back from Toronto. It's like late at night. I'm really tired. And Peyton's like, the new Cat's Eye song just dropped. I put it in the queue. And I go, okay. Everybody says it's really bad, Peyton says. And I go, okay. If it's that bad, I'm not going to listen to it. We get 10 seconds into Gnarly. And I look at Peyton and I go, turn this off.
And
It's going to wind up on my Spotify top 10 most listened songs too this year.
yeah, first listen.
Oh, yeah.
First listen of Gnarly, I was like, oh, this is
The worst thing I've ever heard.
this song's not good.
This
And then I
song's
watched
not
the music
gnarly.
video and I saw the choreography and I realized that the song is meant to like not be serious. I thought it was a serious song at first and that's why I was like, oh, this is bad. Now that I've realized that it's kind of like meant to be silly, I'm like, oh, wait, this song rules. Like, yeah, boba tea,
So
gnarly,
funny.
Tesla, gnarly, fried chicken, gnarly, party in the Hollywood Hills. This song, gnarly. Oh my god, that new
gnarly.
beat. Oh my god, is this real? Like, I love Gnarly now. But to be fair, I've always been a Cat's Eye fan. I've always been a Cat's Eye fan, and I will like sit there and watch dancing videos of them dancing to Gnarly until the cows come home.
Peyton made me watch like the documentary series about them forming the band.
Cause I was watching it, but then you were also in the room, so you had to watch it with me.
And I was just like, this is like absurd that they're doing this.
The things they did to those girls should land certain people in jail.
Genuinely. They should be tried at The Hague.
Thank you. The exhibitors hall? Oh, okay. This schedule is just messed up looking. I'm like looking at this. I didn't realize the schedule goes until 1 a.m. And I was looking at this and I was like, wow, the exhibitors hall closes so early. It closes at 7. That's a normal time for an exhibitor hall to close.
Sorry, I really like the area that is named Nipissing.
Nipissing is a place, Peter.
Where is it? Because I know a lot of these stuffs are like named after places. Is it like a lake like the other ones?
It's a town.
Is it town? Okay, it's a town like on a lake. Yeah, yeah. Because the other ones are named after like spots along the Great Lakes.
Lake Nipissing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, because the Georgian Bay.
Oh,
on, like,
yes.
Is on like Lake Huron, and then there's Huron, obviously.
Oh, Nipissing is over by Sudbury, so it's like way up there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And then there's Blue Mountain.
Yeah. So which lake is Blue Mountain on?
Blue Mountain is on the Georgian Bay, which is
it's
off
on
of
the Georgian Bay,
which is off of Lake Huron. Yeah. Yes.
Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna Google something that I'm not gonna talk about on stream because it'll dox me.
To smash or not to smash sounds like a hilariously fun panel. Especially if
That does sound fun.
If this sounds like it might be like community suggested, which I think is so funny. Like it's their version of like making a hear me out cake. Neurodivergent strategies for creators. Dungeon Meshy trivia.
Dungeon Meshy trivia.
Dungeon Meshy
I don't
trivia.
know trivia.
You don't know trivia?
Brother, I've read the manga and I've watched the anime, but I know that there's real Dunmeshi heads out there that know like really niche things.
Listen,
I'm not one of them.
we just put you in Dungeon Meshy trivia and we all sit there and we just like cheer you on.
I know someone with the character name, so I'd be able to help.
Convention horror stories panel sounds so fun.
That does sound fun.
Leatherworking workshop, and we have to miss it? Whatever.
Sorry, that's mean. I'm not gonna make that joke.
Don't make mean joke.
I was gonna say convention horror stories panel. Yeah, I've got a couple horror stories. I've got the most annoying bitch on the planet who always follows me around every convention I go to.
That's crazy.
Wow. Stream's over.
I love you.
I was saying earlier that it's never like a stream where I invite you or Kimber on if one of you guys doesn't like start gaslighting me and trying to convince me.
It's funny for me to be mean sometimes.
No, not gaslighting me. Gaslighting chat into like believing that I'm a terrible person.
Okay, I don't do that.
No, sometimes you accuse me of saying things that I haven't.
What? Like that? Oh, sorry, let me think about something funny. Give me 20 seconds.
There's a spirits tasting?
Oh my god.
Let me
Sampling of free cocktails.
Free?
Whoa. And a tea party.
Let me in.
Yeah, this is the tea party Sam's talking about. Join friendly dragons for a delightful tea party. Tickets for the magical tea party will be sold for $10 each, with half helping to cover the costs and the other half donated to Bear Creek Exotic Wildlife Sanctuary.
Oh, that's lovely.
Share in dragon treasure and the music of a magical harpist. I need to know what the dragons are. What is share in dragon treasure? Like, what does that mean?
Oh, you know.
I hope you walk in and like Charizard is there.
I hope it's like people in like full fursuits, like full dragon fursuits.
I would mess with fursuits. I would mess with fursuits. Wait, guys.
What?
JoJo's red light, green light. It's red light, green light, but you pop JoJo poses.
That's so funny.
Shut up. That's so funny.
Really fun.
Oh yeah, there's like an Itasha car showcase.
This Pokemon Snap little game? That's so cute.
Yes! There's 6 different Pokemon that are around.
Wait,
and you take pictures of them. That sounds exactly like your type of thing.
I love a scavenger hunt. I love a scavenger hunt. I love
Crane.
being fun and silly. Crane!
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 That's oomph.
That's oomph.
In case you didn't know.
Like half of the people doing panels here are oomphs.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, there's like a drawing panel?
Yeah!
Fun!
It's so fun. Kara Carino! Best in Show at Anime Toronto. The costume contest I judged. This is so fun. We're gonna have such a great time.
It's gonna be so ballin' and stuff.
We're gonna have such a great ballin' time. You see? We're gonna have joy and whimsy, and you know what? Maybe even some merriment.
Maybe even some merriment.
And you get to go swimming!
Oh, I gotta pack my swimsuit.
Yes, you do.
Sorry.
Whoa.
A bunch of Ed's World Lost Media just became found today. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Why am I all the way down there?
I know, you were in like a precarious spot there. Like, I don't think you're allowed to be there. Get out of there. Now you're back in your home.
Yay.
Jillian, what are the vibes?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
She believed.
Oh my god, I can't even hear it. I just guessed.
You just always have a hope that she believes.
Howdy,
Because I
and
just saw
welcome
Joe
to
Henry
the
post on my
adventuring
Twitter
party.
feed.
Paperclip, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the adventuring party and welcome to the stream. I'm so glad I believe in Joe Hendry enticed you to follow.
That's oomph. That's my bestie.
Yeah, that's Joe Hendry. That's oomph.
He's neither of our oomphs, but
I want to steal another Jillian.
wait, can I redeem my daily haunting?
Oh yes, I will redeem your daily haunting, Peter. This is a daily haunting not for me, but for Peter who is sitting here. What we got? GLaDOS again today. We already got that one today. Come on now.
Again, so we get another one.
GLaDOS.
Another one for Peter.
Another
Thank
one,
you.
thank you.
Waiter.
Waiter, one more, please. Sam. the joy I feel when I see Sampersand is unmatched. I'm like, oh, my friend Sam, my friend Sam's there. My friend Sam is there. Yay, my friend Sam.
I know that guy.
I know that guy, Sam with the emote. Me. I think, though, it might be the end for us, folks. It's been 2.5 hours. I should go eat. I'm hungry. I've done all my work. I should go email my clients their finished patterns.
Serve.
Hungry.
I finished 2 of them. Did you just say hungry, Kimber?
Yes.
I'm also
hungry.
We need to eat.
Feed me, Seymour.
Thank you. All right. That's it, folks. I'm going on vacation now. I'm officially on vacation. I say as if I'm not about to go do more work and then do work tomorrow. I'm not technically on vacation until Wednesday, but I'm on vacation from streaming as of now.
My fault.
Your fault.
Same as fault.
I like to say your fault like it's a bad thing I'm going on vacation. Like, ugh. Kimber's fault. Sammy's
My bad,
fault.
guys. My bad.
Ugh, my joyous friends are coming to visit me, and I have to take time off of work to spend time with my friends and have fun. What a crime. What a crime. What a world. We're gonna have fun. And then I'll be back to stream someday. Not next week. The week after.
Eventually.
3, I think I'm gonna be gone for 3
Monday.
streams, technically. So a week and a half. But 2 Mondays from now, oh baby, we're back. Oh baby, we are back.
Oh, baby,
Wait,
we are back.
Before the stream ends.
What is that?
I don't know.
Alec, grab it. Grab it.
I'm not gonna grab that. You grab it.
It's gonna be us.
Smiling
Coming back.
friends. That's gonna be us, Smiling Friend Friday.
Oh, how the friends smile.
Oh, how
Smiling
the
Friend
friends
Friday.
smile. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming. See you someday. I'll be safe, I promise.
I won't.
Peter won't.
Yay.
Yay! See you on Wednesday.
But